did actually shoot the pink video on stilts with an ileostomy bag in
Wow.
between treatments, because this is it when they started to barely release COVID restrictions and people were still kind of quarantined and we had to be tested to go on set. You had your pockets, right?
Hmm.
And so it was a great booking, and I was like, "What's wardrobe?" Let me add another note in here because I was supposed to have the ileostomy reversed after 3 months, but COVID had the surgery and the ward was full of COVID. So I was delayed because they didn't think that my ileostomy reversal was uh, crucial. It was now becoming an elective because it wasn't a cancer tumor. So they handled the main tumor, the lung resection, which I was in a curtained off area because there were no rooms available. So I stayed in the post op for that one. And then they waited, there was a delay. So I had the ileostomy for 6 months instead of three. So I was already in the window of 3 to 6 months when it was supposed to be gone, and I wasn't on any of the other treatments. So I was like, what's the wardrobe concept for this? Right. And they said, oh, you guys are going to be in suits. I was like, perfect. Because they won't be able to see my elastic bag. Because usually circus or specialty artists, you see a lot,
Yeah.
tastefully, but you show the body, the human facility. So I was like, great. So I sure did. I showed up. Nobody knew. And
You're fabulous.
up there on my stilts, having to do a high kick pink through the universe. And so it was a lot of fun. But but by hour after hour, and I'm up at stilts, and it was a
Hmm.
3 hour makeup, where they add prosthetics, they do the whole thing. So as we're shooting, what happens is the ileostomy bag continues to fill up a little bit, right? And I'm up on
Hmm.
still. You can't stop production to be like, I have to get down and like empty my bag. So I just was like, okay, guys, we need to. I kept like, you know, discreetly, but it was a fun challenge for sure. And then I
Oh my
told my
God.
woman that she was an amazing makeup artist when she started taking all this stuff off, and I just had the regular shirt. And I said, look what I have right here. And I was like, she's like, you've been here all these hours, but but it was that passion that, I was like, okay, I could do this right now. But
Yeah.
so that certainly didn't last that long with the other complications.